What's up everyone, Danny Lightning back with another CSR2 video. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Share this with your friends. Alright, let's go! We're checking out the Year of the Tiger Lunar New Year event 2017 Nissan GT R R35. And if you see right here on the corner, it does say LBWK right down there. So this should be a Liberty Walk car, even though it doesn't say it up here. But anyways, all right, we're going to do a stage 6 maxed out shift pattern and tune for the car. We're going to do the same thing for stage 5. Then we're going to do a review on the car and see if we can find a good live racing tune, all right? So let's go ahead and get to it. When you have the car 100% maxed out with all the fusions and all the stage 6, nitrous moves all the way to the right. Final drive, 2.40, higher pressure, down at 8 psi. All right, so let's go ahead and do a test run, and we'll show you how to drive this guy when it's maxed out. So what we're gonna do is let go of the gas to try and get a perfect start, instantly shift into second, and then right into third. So second, third nitrous as fast as you can, and then all the rest of the shifts are right before the red line. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Second, third nitrous. Fourth, fifth, sixth, and that's all she wrote, guys. Very easy and fun car to drive. Not much to it, really. There we got a 10.5. So if you get a really good run, it's going to run something around a 10.4 or a 10.5 with a dyno time of a 10.720. So this is a great dyno beater, actually. So if you get your run just right, you're going to be running a mid 10.4 to a low 10.5 if you get a really good run on this when it's maxed out. All right, let's go check this car out on stage 5. Now, when you only have the stage 5 parts and all the fusions, it is going to be tuned and driven a little bit differently. So on stage 5, nitrous all the way to the right, final drive at 3.09, and tire pressure at 15 psi. Now let's go ahead and show you guys how to drive this. So this one is definitely going to drive a bit different on stage 5. We want to try and get a perfect start, instantly shift into second, right around 3,000 RPM, shift into third, and then hit our nitrous. All right, all good shifts after that. So this one's definitely a little different, but 3, 2, 1, go. Second, third nitrous, fourth, fifth, sixth. And that's all she wrote for this one, guys, on stage 5. And this is a nice dyno beating car. We got 12.378 with a 12.620. So on stage 5, this is going to be a really good dyno beater. And it's running in the 12-second lobby-ish, right? 12-ish second lobbies, 12.6 lobby. So pretty cool. So let's go do a review on this. And then we're going to talk about if we could find a good live racing tune or not. Let's talk about this car a little bit. Is this car any good? Well, it's definitely not the fastest tier 5 or tier 4 car in the game, okay? It's definitely not the fastest, but on stage 5, it beats dyno. On stage 6, it beats dyno. It definitely can be set up for live racing, which we'll show you guys in just a minute. We'll talk a little bit more about the live racing, but bottom line, this is a really nice car. It was free if you completed the event. Right? I like the car, okay? It's definitely worth upgrading just for the live racing tune that I'm going to show you guys in a minute. Everybody's going to want to know, will this car beat Tempest? It's definitely struggling with the 0 to 60 times, so we're going to go ahead and figure out if we can beat the speed traps, the sprint race, and the boss. So it's definitely fast enough to beat the boss. All right, when you max it out, it is more than fast enough to beat the boss. It can easily go past 260 miles per hour, but the question is, can we beat 0 to 60 in around 1.3? That's where this car struggles. So let's retune the car and see if we can get it to beat 0 to 60 in 1.3. Unfortunately, around 1.8 is the best I'm getting on the 0 to 60 time. So this is not going to be able to beat the speed trap, the sprint race, and beat the boss. It can do 2 of the 3, but it cannot do all 3 things, unfortunately. It's going to suffer on the 0 to 60 race. We cannot get it in the 1.3 range. We can only get it in the 1.8. So no, this will not make it all the way through Tempest 3 Tier 4, unfortunately. But this is going to be a really good overall car that's pretty much good at everything, okay? This car is going to be kind of one of those jack of all trades cars. It's going to have an awesome live racing setup, which I'm about to show you here in just a second. The bottom line, I like the car. I like the car a lot. If you can get this, definitely get it. Definitely upgrade it if you don't have a good Tier 4 car yet. I'm just going to set mine to this live racing setting, and let's go show you guys that right now. I did find a low performance point high evo live racing setup where we only have to have a few parts installed on this car to make it really good. So I might actually upgrade mine and set it like this because this is going to be really fun. So what we got to do, all right, what we got to do is hit the upgrade button, go over to your engine. I always like to start with engine, refit your engine to stock, refit your turbo to stock, refit your intake to stock, refit your nitrous to stage 1, refit body to stock, refit your tires to stage 4, refit your transmission to stage 4. So, stage 4 transmission, stage 4 tires, stage 1 nitrous, everything else, leave it stock. So you only have to upgrade 2 parts to stage 4 and 1 part to stage 1, and that's it, which is really awesome. Make sure you fill up the car with fusions though. You know, the tires has to have stage 1, 2, 3, 4, and the transmission has to have stage 1, 2, 3, and 4 filled with fusions for this to work. Now the tune for this, remember, you cannot tune the nitrous because it's not upgraded enough. So nitrous stays stock, right? Nitrous, don't worry about it. Final drive 3.81, higher pressure at 26 psi. You got a 53 and a 47 up here, and that gives us a dyno of a 14.804. Now, we can probably drive this car to make it beat the dyno, but with this type of tune, we are not trying to beat the dyno time, guys. We are not trying to beat the dyno time. Okay, so to drive it on the live racing setup, we want to hit as close to the dyno time as possible without beating it. So what we're going to do is 3, 2, 1, go. Second nitrous, right? Third, fourth, fifth, sixth. And if we know we're going to win, we're going to go ahead and downshift once or twice right before, because we don't want to beat the dyno, but this is still beating the dyno time. So there we got a set 14.759. And we don't want to run faster than 14.804, so we should have downshifted once or twice right before we crossed the finish line, and that probably would have put us right around the dyno. Now remember, when you're winning live races and your car beats the dyno time, it will get pushed into a faster lobby every so many races. So that's why our goal is not to beat the dyno. We want to win live races without beating the dyno with this particular type of setup. But overall, this is a great car, all right? It's going to do good on stage 5 for live racing. It's going to do good on stage 6 for live racing if you don't mind beating the dyno and having the car pushed into faster lobbies. And then all you got to do is reset it every once in a while by running, you know, races much slower than your dyno until you move back a few lobbies. And that's a little bit of a pain, and that's why I try to find setups like this, because you don't have to reset the cars with these low performance point high evo tunes as long as you're not beating the dyno time. It'll stay in the same lobby, okay? So bottom line, this is a great little car. It does share parts with another 2017 Nissan GT R, so if you've been playing the game for a while, you might even have the stage 6 parts laying around for this car. All right, so there's a lot going for this thing. Very nice car overall. It's good at live racing on stage 5. It's good at live racing on stage 6 if you don't mind possibly being pushed and having to reset your car, or it's amazing. It's going to be really, really good at live racing on the low performance point high evo tune I showed you guys, which should keep it in the same lobby. So bottom line, I really like the car. This is one of the best prize cars we've got in a long time, I think. So yeah, guys, very cool car. Definitely worth upgrading in my opinion. It's going to be pretty decent at everything. Just an all-around nice car, guys. All right, I think that wraps this one up. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and we will catch you next time, all right? You guys are awesome. Lightning out. Have a great day.